important now than ever before. Targeted attacks increased by 42% in 2012, with an average of 8,350 identities lost per breach. Breaches cost companies and their customers an average of $5.4 million in 2012, not to mention human error and system glitches that were responsible for nearly 2/3 of all global breaches. Insiders causing these incidents increased 10% between 2011 and 2012. When we think of security, we tend to think of hackers and cybercriminals. However, there are other players that aren't as obvious but just as harmful. Employees. While employees are trusted to handle and move data as part of their job, more than half of them email business documents to their personal accounts for work at home or travel, but never delete them from those accounts. 37% of employees share company information through services like Dropbox or Google Docs without the company's permission, placing all of that data in the hands of a third-party vendor. And 50% of employees that move to a new company have been known to bring sensitive documents from their previous employer with them, with 40% of those people planning to use them at their new jobs. Knowing this, companies and their security teams are concerned about three key questions. Where is my confidential data? How is it being used? And how do I prevent its loss? Symantec Data Loss Prevention delivers a unified solution to discover, monitor, and protect confidential data wherever it is stored or used, across endpoint, network, and storage systems. Symantec has a proven 4-phase methodology to measurably reduce your risk of data loss: visibility, remediation, notification, and prevention. First, let's look at visibility. One of the biggest challenges is actually seeing where the risk of losing data is. Symantec Data Loss Prevention has customizable reports and dashboards that help you identify exposed areas, broken processes, and high-risk users. Most other vendors just stop here, dumping a bunch of incidents on your desk. Now, let's talk about the remediation phase. Once you know what business processes are broken and who your top offenders are, you can start remediating them. 90% of DLP is about the action you take after you find the incidents. With Symantec Data Loss Prevention, you can create custom workflow paths and remediation responses to make sure the right action is taken at the right time. The third phase is notification. It's important to notify employees of policy violations right away. This instantly educates them on your security policies and helps prevent repeat offenses. Real-time notifications will help change user behavior and reduce the workload of incident response teams. The last phase is prevention, stopping the data from inappropriately leaving the company. When an incident is detected, Symantec Data Loss Prevention can proactively trigger a number of protection actions based on policies you've defined. We can prevent an email message from leaving the company, quarantine a file that contains sensitive information, or we can automatically route emails to an encryption gateway for secure transmission. Symantec Data Loss Prevention, a world-leading, proven, content-aware solution that discovers, monitors, and protects confidential data wherever it's stored or